in the field of biotechnology and healthcare. And it's Keogen and Ileana Armstrong, the Director of Development and Microbiology, is here to tell us a little bit about the company and get the award.
While these companies and others in this room are focused on technology that was unheard of a decade ago, we are actually focusing on something that was considered to solve problems in the last century. Infectious disease specialists once thought that they had worked themselves out of a job with the advent of safe and effective antibiotics such as Cipro, gentamicin, and propenem, shown here. However, the bacteria fought back, and MRSA, that you may be familiar with, became the bird flu bug, but followed closely behind by these guys, E. coli and Klebsiella pneumoniae. Now, the journal Clinical Infectious Diseases is not one that's typically given to hyperbole, so you can tell by the nature of the quote that is from an article in that journal just how serious this problem is. It is a rarity for a physician in the developed world to have a patient die of an overwhelming infection for which there are no therapeutic options. These cases are the harbinger of the future. Now, on a more optimistic note, I can tell you I'm excited that plasmamycin, which is our lead clinical compound, does have activity against these serious organisms, and we've just completed enrollment in our first phase 2 clinical trial. So we really hope to be able to be defeating this next generation of superbugs. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, we're that close. Let's flush that product, Mark. Well, lastly, we have our social media and entertainment innovator, and it is Rocky. And Lisa Marino, the CEO, is here to accept the award and tell us a little about that.
Hi, everyone. There we go. First of all, thank you so much for voting for us and helping us win this award. Really appreciate it. I want to also thank my team who works very tirelessly to make sure that we get out new product, we continually make new games that entertain our millions of daily active users, and we also do a lot on the advertising side in an effort to really ramp up dual monetization in a media industry that doesn't quite know it's a media business yet. And so, with that, thank you to everybody. On a personal note, I was born and raised in Burlington, product of the public school system. While I was a recipient of a very good education, I think we've got a lot of work to do there now. That's one of my personal passions when we're done with graduating. In addition, I went to Stanford Business School, and I've been in technology in the Valley for almost 20 years. And so, this is a place that I'm passionate about. I love innovation. I love the spirit of the Valley, and this is home for me. And so winning this award for me personally is great, but also for the company as well. And just to quickly introduce Rocky in a little bit more detail. we've been in social media since 2005. That's when we were founded. The founders, Lance and Jaw, were started in their living room in East Palo Alto, so San Mateo County still. Our first office was in San Mateo. This company's been born and raised in the Bay Area as well. Our offices currently are in Redwood City, and so we've employed hundreds of people throughout the last 6 or 7 years we've been around. One of the things I'm most proud of as a company is our ability to attract top talent, bring them to the Bay Area, recruit from the best schools around here as well, and keep creating, again, innovative and fun experiences for our players and our games and in our content in general. So, that's a little overview on Rockview. Let's see, we talked about most of this. Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, our PR agency didn't actually send me the deck before they gave it to you guys. But I've done enough of this so that I can wing it, so no problem. A couple of you guys might know of our titles. New World is our biggest. We just launched a new game in Bingo by Rising. That's something that is very exciting for us as well. It is an early foray into rewards-based gaming. So you can enter a sweepstakes by playing Bingo and win real money. That's been going incredibly well for us. We're growing that game rapidly. And again, it's something we're excited and proud about. You've probably heard a lot about Zynga and a couple of other gaming companies really getting involved in this space. As the laws change in this company around sweepstakes-driven gaming as well as potentially online gambling as well, we think there's a great opportunity and it's something we're really looking forward to. In terms of our customers, not only do we have 1 million daily active users in our games, we also work very aggressively with advertisers. And so companies like HP, right? Local company, one of our big advertisers that's run many campaigns with us. We've done a lot with the automotive sector. We've done a lot with, Hollywood and entertainment. And so, just in general, we are pushing the envelope on the media side and working with different types of groups and organizations to really get social media to be an effective avenue, not only for our players, but also to bring true performance, relevance, and engagement to the advertising community as well, so that they can reach a very interesting demo in the 40-year-old mom that looks just like me. With that, thank you very much, and I appreciate your work.